I'm Sarah Weller. I'm London Managing Director at Mubaloo. Mubaloo is the UK's leading app developer and mobile strategy consultant. Mubaloo's been around for over 5 years now, focusing on developing bespoke applications, specifically in the enterprise as well. We do a lot of work around back-end integration, design, QA, and build of applications for large corporate clients. And then more recently we've created a separate division of the company specifically to focus on beacon technology. Yeah, so today I'm going to be talking about beacons, and what I'm going to be going into is what are beacons, what's beacon technology, what's BLE, so Bluetooth Low Energy, and looking at some use cases, both the obvious kind of retail and museum use cases, but also specifically for today, looking at some of the enterprise examples of how we can use beacon technology. So this is actually a beacon, so I'll be doing demonstrations on the stage and going through that with hopefully lots of people who will come. This is a beacon, as you can see, and they are Bluetooth Low Energy transmitters, and they trigger contextually relevant content based on your micro-location. So some of the use cases we're looking at is anything where people are moving around and they might need access to content based on their micro-location. So for example, you're in a museum and you're walking around and the content on your device changes as you get in front of different paintings or different sculptures. This can also be audio that's changing, so actually you can hear in the background a demonstration of an application that we built for a museum, which is very audio based, so as people are moving around the audio is changing, so it's relevant to wherever they're stood. In an enterprise side, we're looking at so many different use cases for this. So for example, you've got engineers working out in the field, going across and looking at different assets. And as soon as they walk close to that asset, all the information they need about service history, looking at the parts of the engine they might need to change, whatever information is relevant to that asset, they can pull it up and see it on their device and know what they're stood in front of, know the exact asset that they're stood in front of. We're looking at examples for security guards. So security guards, when they're moving around, will actually trigger the information into the analytics so people will know that they've gone through all the necessary points that they need to. And then also in terms of safety regions, so where you've got workers out in the field working in dangerous scenarios, actually to be able to have beacons to alert them to when they leave that safety region. That's just another of numerous examples that we're working on at the moment. We're also seeing a lot of people try and integrate this into hardware, so product-based companies looking to see how they can really access information which is changing the beacon slightly and altering the hardware itself. But again, just so many, it's such a new space, so many really interesting ways that we can use this technology. We've always been fans of Apps World, so we've done Apps World for a couple of years running now, and obviously when I spoke to the guys about Enterprise Apps World, it's obviously the first time that they've done it, but it's so relevant to us because so much of what we do is focused on the enterprise. So from what I've seen so far, there's some fantastic companies sponsoring it here, some really good delegates, and the talks are great. So really, really good topics, looking at pretty much everything that people in IT could want to know about enterprise mobility, and obviously you've got the cloud forum downstairs as well. So there's a really good mix of people here, so yeah, I'm hoping to get a lot out of it.